Hey folks, Bridges here. Um, we are to the point on our backpack charm where I see several of you with a design where you found a logo or something on the internet and you're like, man, that would be really cool if I could trace this picture or this design or this logo or something like that. And I'm going to show you how to do that. So, first thing that we want to do is we want to go out and locate whatever it is that you want to, whatever it is that you want to copy. All right, so I'll use the, I don't know, Toyota logo, for example. All right. So all you have to do is find a picture that you like. You want to right click on it and you want to save the image as. So whatever image you're going to trace, you're going to save it. Now take a note where it goes. For me, it's going in my downloads folder. I'll say save, and that's all. That's all we need for now. Okay. Now back in your design on Fusion, right? What we want to do is instead of starting a new sketch right now, we actually want to go over here to insert. Insert a canvas is what this is called. So now it's not going to be part of Fusion. It's not a saved Fusion file, so we're going to have to go looking for it right here. Insert from my computer. Now this is where I said you had to pay attention to where it saves. For me, it was in the downloads folder, and there is my logo. So I'll choose that by double clicking it. Now it asks me which plane would you like to put this on? The front, the side, the top, or something else. And I'll just choose the front. Okay, now it makes it pretty small, so I can actually increase the size of that, okay, by dragging the up. That's move it, I'm sorry. I can go to more options over here on my canvas. I can, it says here, I can stretch it, scale it is the word, in the X direction and the Y direction. So let's make it, I don't know, 3 times as big in the X direction and 3 times as big in the Y direction. Okay, so as long as those two numbers are the same, it's going to come out to be proportional. Great. So there's my canvas. Now all I need to do is draw a sketch on top of where I want those lines to go. So now it's a simple create a sketch. Again, I want my sketch to be on the front plane as well, don't I? Okay, and now it's a simple tracing. All right. If you have complicated curves like this, you might consider using not a circle, but if you click the create button, there's more options. There's ellipses, which are ovals, and there's also something called a spline, where you get to click the points along a curve, and it'll try to make a curve of best fit. Um, I'll let you choose what you want to use there. I think a spline might work well. So I would just start by clicking along the path every so often. Okay. Obviously, the more clicks that you make, the more it's going to follow your path. Okay. And you can always click that back or the escape button to get out of this tool and try to start it over. And to finish the shape, you're going to double click to finish it. Now, I don't like that it's jumping around and snapping to points. So in the middle of this, I'm going to go down here to my guidance grid and snaps, and I'm going to turn off snap to grid, which mine was already off. I'm going to turn off incremental move. Okay. And that should let me. The other thing is you can zoom in to make it better. All right. So there's my spline. Okay. And I can continue with a new spline. Did I say this? You need to double click to finish the spline. Wasn't sure if I said that or not. So I'm going to double click right here to finish that spline. I'm going to go from that point up here and double click there. And you can see it starts taking shape here. It's not perfect. As I said, you can zoom in for more resolution, better resolution, and to add more points along your spline. Spline is just one way that you can make these curves, especially on something that's geometric like this Toyota logo. I'm going to go ahead and say that's it for now, and I'm going to say finish sketch. I can always go back and edit that sketch later. Now, when I'm done, I can take and remove my canvas down here in the timeline. I can just right click on that canvas and delete it. And look, you can already see my sketch starting to take shape where I've been tracing it. That was a pretty difficult shape to trace, but hopefully if you use that spline tool and zoom in, the more points you make, the closer it's gonna follow. Try to use as many straight lines as you can. Okay. Okay, guys. Good luck to you. I hope this is helpful. And if you have further questions, I'm happy to help you in class. All right, thanks. Now I have to stop my recording. There it is. Bye.